Hey guys, this is another episode of Beard's Brew Review. Today we're going to check out something I've been wanting to get my hands on for a little while and haven't found just the right one, and I think I found it. This one was screaming to me on the shelf the other day. It is Imperial Oyster Stout by Great Lakes Brewing. It's a 30th anniversary edition. It's an ale with oyster and cocoa nibs coming in at 11%. Now it's a low bitterness coming in at a 37 IBU. So we're going to go ahead and rip the top off of that and get started with a pour for you here. Oh, look at that. Oh, and it's going to come perfect. All right. Now that is deep, deep darkness right there. All the light in that, and you still can't see through it. Got a nice 1.5 to 2 finger head on it with small bubbles, very tan. Definitely an imperial stout. There's a slight bit of almost a saltiness that I'm assuming is coming from the oysters in the back end of the scent, but very imperial stout on the front. Almost a little fishiness, kind of an undertone, but it's not really a whole lot. You could miss it pretty easily. And honestly, if I didn't know it was an oyster stout, I probably would miss it completely. All right, let's get into it. Here we go. Well, that is definitely interesting. There's saltiness up front, salty aftertaste. It goes into a kind of a standard imperial stout sort of flavor, like nothing's real super special about it, except that it kind of goes from the saltiness to like a sweet kind of thick sugary is not the right word, but it's very sweet in thick flavor. It's almost like a syrup. That's what I'm looking for. Becomes like a syrup with some cocoa flavors in there. You definitely taste the nibs. It's nothing overpowering. The saltiness is honestly maybe a little bit too much. I mean, this tasted like it was going to be a really good imperial stout on its own, and then the saltiness kind of on the back end sort of ruined the back flavor for me, but it's really nice right on the front end. Yeah, overall, I mean, this isn't bad. I would definitely check this out. It's better while you're drinking than the aftertaste, but the aftertaste is nothing horrible. I just would have liked to see slightly toned down saltiness on the back end. Um, there's some rye flavors in there. You get some cocoa. You definitely taste the darkness of some of the malts that are used in the process of brewing there. Overall, I think this is what I would think is probably a pretty good example. I don't have a whole lot to compare it to, but maybe I'll try and seek a few more of these out, and we can see how they stack up against this. If you've had some of this, again, this is the Imperial Oyster Stout by Great Lakes Brewing. If you've had it before, or you've had other oyster stouts that you can maybe shed some light for me, leave something in the comments down below. Love to hear from you. And as always, throw some stuff down there if you have anything that you would like to see me review. Or just want to leave some general comments. Like it, hate it, whatever you like. I'd love to hear from you guys as I continue on my craft beer journey. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave that notification on, and you will get notified every single time that we release a new video. Cheers.